On a bright morning, in a quiet little village, there lived a soft, orange cat named Mimi. She had the fluffiest fur in town and the gentlest purr anyone had ever heard. Mimi lived in a cozy corner of the old bakery, where the kind baker always left her a bowl of warm milk each morning. Every day, Mimi would sit by the window, sipping her milk slowly while watching butterflies dance in the garden. Life was peaceful and simple, just the way she liked it. But one morning, something changed. As Mimi, Orange Cat, began to drink her milk, she heard a faint whimper coming from behind the bakery door. Curious, she, Orange Cat, tiptoed outside, her tail swaying gently. Behind a stack of flour sacks, she, Orange Cat, found a tiny brown puppy, shivering and dusty. His tiny, brown, puppy big eyes looked scared, and his tummy growled so loudly that even the wind seemed to stop and listen. "Oh dear," whispered Mimi softly. "You must be hungry." The puppy looked up, wagging his little tail weakly. "I haven't eaten since yesterday," he said in a trembling voice. "I got lost while following a butterfly, and now I don't know where my home is." Mimi looked back at her bowl of milk. It was still warm, creamy, and perfectly delicious, but now she felt something warm in her heart too. Without a second thought, she gently pushed the bowl toward the puppy. "Here," she said with a kind smile. "You can have my milk. I've already had plenty." The puppy's eyes sparkled with gratitude. He lapped up the milk eagerly, and soon his tail began wagging faster and faster. When he was done, he licked Mimi's paw and said, "Thank you, kind cat. You're the nicest friend I've ever met." Mimi purred happily. "Go on and rest now. You can sleep by the oven, it's nice and warm there." That night, while the stars twinkled outside, the two new friends curled up together. The puppy snored softly, and Mimi purred him a lullaby. For the first time, the bakery felt even cozier, with the warmth of friendship filling the air. The next morning, Mimi woke up early. She stretched and went to her usual spot, expecting her bowl of milk. But to her surprise, there was nothing there. "Oh no," she sighed. "The baker must have forgotten me today." Just as her whiskers drooped, she heard excited barking outside. The little puppy came running toward her, wagging his tail like a tiny drumbeat. "Mimi, come quick," he barked. "I have a surprise for you." Curious, Mimi followed him out to the edge of the garden. There, under a big shady tree, was a basket full of delicious treats: a fish sandwich, some cheese crumbs, and even a fresh jug of milk. "Where did all this come from?" gasped Mimi. The puppy grinned proudly. "I found my way back home last night. My owners were so happy to see me that they gave me a big breakfast. But I told them about you, how you shared your milk when I was hungry. So I brought some food for you too." Mimi's eyes softened. "You came all the way back just to share with me?" "Of course," said the puppy, wagging his tail. "You shared your milk and made me feel safe. I wanted to share my happiness with you too." The cat smiled and poured the milk into 2 small leaves. "Then let's eat together, my friend." The two of them sat under the tree, sipping and munching, while the morning sun painted golden streaks across the sky. From that day on, Mimi and the puppy met every morning to share their meals and their laughter. Word of their friendship spread through the village. The baker even made a small sign outside the shop that read, "The Milk Cat and the Puppy Calf, where kindness is always on the menu." Soon, other animals started visiting too: a squirrel who shared his nuts, a bird who brought crumbs, and even a shy rabbit who brought carrots from the garden. The bakery became a place of joy and sharing for everyone. Mimi realized something beautiful. The milk she had shared was in Tigonit, had grown into a friendship that filled her heart much more than any bowl ever could. Moral: when you share with kindness, you don't lose anything. You make the world a little warmer and your own happiness grows even bigger. Because kindness, like milk, tastes best when shared.